everybody. Thank you for joining the JT podcast once again. As always, it's your host, Tyler Hurst. Alongside me, the co-host, Jarvis Redwine. What's up, man?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm ready to talk some SEC football.
Brother, there is a lot of football to be had in the SEC because there's probably 7 or 8 teams realistically that you can say has a real shot at winning the SEC. So we've got a lot to dive into, folks, today. We got the quarterback talks in the SEC. We got the big matchups in the SEC. We got the SEC rankings. We're going to get that all to you. But before we get started, please go out and tell your friends or your families or your loved ones to hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. That's all we ask for, folks. We do this for you guys, and we can only grow as much as you guys help us grow. Go out and follow our Facebook page, JT Podcast. Look for our logo. Go out and follow our TikTok page at jt.podcast. You look for our logo everywhere. If you see our logo here on YouTube, you'll see it everywhere else. But folks, we do 2 episodes a week. 1 college football, 1 NFL. Today is all about the SEC conference. And I hope you guys are ready to dive into some of this because we have a lot to talk about. We're going to get started with the quarterback rankings in the SEC. Now, as a lot of you know, and a lot of you pay attention to sports, a lot of people have been giving away their SEC quarterback rankings. JT Podcast is yet to do that. We're going to do that right here, right now, so I hope you guys are ready. Jarvis, we're going to go 1 to 10. Jarvis, I'm getting a little background noise from your phone.
Okay. Okay, hold on.
See.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Is it better?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I'll just go without
I wonder if I wonder if your
Yeah.
headphones are trying to connect and then they just was creating a background noise.
Probably what happened, man. But I'll just go, I'll just go
All right.
headphone listen.
Yeah, so Jarvis, the SEC quarterbacks, man, there is so many of them that are so talented that could see themselves on the next level in the NFL. Jarvis, we're going to go 1 through 10.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first, Jarvis?
Man, go ahead. You go first. Yeah, you go first, and we'll see if I have anything different.
All right, let's just set this up like this. All right, guys. So SEC quarterback rankings 1 through 10. At number 1's Trinidad Chambliss. I know some of you might be surprised. Why did Tyler not choose Arch Manning? He's a Texas fan, but let's be real. Trinidad Chambliss, he's the most experienced. He is potentially the Heisman favorite going into this season. I think a lot of people actually have him winning the Heisman, including myself. He's the best quarterback. He's the most experienced. At number 2's Arch Manning. 20 touchdowns and 2 turnovers in the last 5 games last season. 4 or 5 games last season. The dude was on a mission. He was unstoppable. I love Arch Manning. A lot of people want to see Arch Manning succeed, and a lot of people want to see Arch Manning fail.
Yeah.
Well, I'm clearly a Texas fan. I want to see him succeed. I think Arch Manning, he has the talent around him this season with Cam Coleman, Ryan Wingo, that he can do his job the right way. Now it's just all about the offensive line, but hopefully that holds up. At number 3, Gunnar Stockton from Georgia. He's big. He's strong. He's tough-minded. And he always finds a way to keep Georgia in it and finds a way to win late in games. At number 4, Lenore Sellers. He needs to work on his timing of in the passing game, but I still think he's one of the NFL-ready quarterbacks if he can continue to develop this year. If we remember last year early on, we were like, Lenore Sellers, he could be number 1 overall pick.
Yeah.
But then he kind of fell off. But I still love Lenore Sellers at South Carolina. At number 5, Sam Levitt. He was injured early last year, so he didn't really play much 2025. So we really have to look at 2024. The dude was almost unstoppable at Arizona State. I'm going to go a little bit quicker now here. John Mateers at number 6 at Oklahoma. Last year, once again, early Heisman talk. Then he dealt with injuries, and that kind of blew up his Heisman chances. At number 7's Marcel Reed. The dude had 25 touchdowns last season, but he had way too many turnovers. I do like what I see from Marcel Reed and his positive moments, but there's too many negative moments. At number 8, Byron Brown. If you guys don't know this kid's name, he's from South Florida. He's a transfer from South Florida. He's now at Auburn. He had over 3,000 passing yards and 28 touchdowns, and he had over 1,000 rushing yards. Auburn may be back, folks. They may surprise some folks. At number 9's Keelan Russell. He's Alabama's number 2 recruit in 2025. I had to throw him in there. I think It's an Alabama quarterback. He has to be decent, right? But he's still at number 9. So he did not crack the top 5, even top 8 for me at SEC quarterbacks. At number 10, this is kind of, you just throw a name in there. I threw in KJ Jackson from Arkansas. A lot of the other guys like Vanderbilt's, he's fresh coming in. Missouri's, he was a backup at Ole Miss, and now he's stepping in. I'm gonna go KJ Jackson. He had a little bit of play time there at Arkansas. He can run the ball. He can obviously be more accurate in the passing game, but give me KJ Jackson as number 10. So once again, man, I got Trinidad Chambliss, Arch Manning, Gunnar Stockton, Lenore Sellers, and Sam Levitt as my top 5 SEC quarterbacks.
Okay, okay. You know, the only thing that I see, that I'm just gonna. I like your list. I think Marcel Reed could go a little higher. He was an early Heisman favorite, but yeah, and Texas A&M actually play. They actually were really good last year at times, but I think they're going to be better this year. So I will probably put him up a little higher than that. I mean, just because he's had that experience, I probably put him at like number 5 or 6, but I don't really have any. I'm surprised you didn't pick Arch Manning as your number 1. I mean, that's the thing. Like
I can't be thinking just because I'm a fan of Texas like Arch Manning's number 1.
yeah.
He's still, to me, he's still going to go through learning curves. People are going to beat up Arch Manning if he makes mistakes this season even. Last season was awful for the kid because he came in with expectations. He's the Heisman favorite. Well, it's his first real season last season, so me and you were sitting there saying we can't put these gigantic expectations on Arch Manning.
Yeah.
We expected him to be great, and he was only good, especially the back half of the season. Back half of the season he was closer to great than good.
Mm-hmm.
But this season, if you're just looking at the quarterbacks, Trinidad Chambliss, he's the real deal. And we said this last season, Jarvis, before the season ended. Trinidad Chambliss could go top 5.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, the only thing about Trinidad is they have a new coach. Ole Miss has a new coach, and so are they going to slow down? Game. Yeah, yep. Are they going to slow down? Are they going to kind of take a step back? That's the thing. Like, I got to see that. And they have an elite defense. They have a good defense. Don't get me wrong. They have a good defense. Okay. And I love Lacey. I mean, he's amazing. But, so he has the pieces around him. But I'm just kind of concerned, that Lane Kiffin.
I think that's what's going to surprise you, though, more, Jarvis. So they lose Deshaun Stribling, their number 1 wide receiver at Ole Miss. He's now a 49er. And now he's showing out in San Fran, by the way, if people haven't been paying attention to training camps. Stribling's showing out in San Fran. But he still has Quan Lacey, his safety valve. When in doubt, turn around, hand it off to probably the best running back in the SEC right now.
Ooh, he's good.
And so when Trinidad is putting up these numbers, say he puts up 3 touchdowns and an interception in one game with 300 passing yards, we're going to look at that like he did that without Stribling. He did that, he lost his number 1 wide receiver, and he's still putting up these numbers. We're really going to find out what Trinidad Chambliss is about with all the turmoil that happened with Lane Kiffin leaving, if I can say his name right, man, and with some of his offensive weapons leaving. How good is Trinidad? I still think he's the best quarterback in the SEC, maybe the country.
Man, I'm gonna go Arch Manning on this one. Actually, I am gonna go him. I think that what he showed at the end of the year was no joke. He has family around him that actually play football on a high level. Yeah. They're teaching him, and he looked phenomenal at the end of the year. And I think he's going to get even better this year. He has the weapons. He has Coleman, Wingo. I mean, those guys are good. He's got offensive line, a retooled offensive line that's should be better this year. So I actually think he's gonna if he puts up the numbers he did like he did last year, oh my goodness, this could be a career year for him. I mean,
so 1A, 1B, Arch Manning, Trinidad Chambliss, but I listed Lenore Sellers at number 4, and you kind of gave me an odd look here, Jarvis. Why?
I guess it's because of South Carolina. I don't know what it is with South Carolina.
But I get that, but we're looking at just the quarterback. The dude is a beast.
Yeah, we're not talking about the whole team, but Lenore Sellers is amazing. It's not really his fault that that South Carolina never has an offensive line. I mean, but
Yeah.
um, yeah. So I guess I shouldn't be down on him. I guess his offensive line makes him look worse than what he truly is. He's a really good quarterback, and I
Yeah.
hope we can protect him this year, and so that he can show the nation.
Well, folks, there you have it. You have our top 10 quarterbacks in the SEC. So it's going to be interesting when we list the SEC rankings and how we view the SEC right now. Because we had Trinidad at number 1. So what are we thinking about Ole Miss? Where are they going to fall? We had Lenore Sellers at number 4. Where do we think South Carolina is going to fall in the SEC? And you're going to find that out right now.
Yeah.
So, Jarvis,
Yes, sir.
do you have your list ready, or would you like me to go first on these SEC rankings?
Oh man. So all four. What is that? All 14, 15.
Yeah, if we want to do all 16, let's do it. I think what we'll do the top 10 a little bit slower, but then once we get past 10, we'll kind of fly through the rest of the SEC teams. But
Yeah.
yeah,
So oh man, let me
what's
tell
up,
you
chat?
something. Okay. So I can try. I'll just do the top five. Okay. Top five for right now, and then you want to do the next.
Second here, Jarvis.
Oh yeah, no problem. Can you hear me?
All right, we good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep, you're good.
All right. All right. Sounds good. All right. So the first team that I have. Okay. So I'll do the top five. You can give me your top five, and then we'll kind of just go six through whatever from there. But
Yep.
yeah. So let's do it this way. Okay. So the first team I have that is going to be the top of the list for me in the SEC is Georgia. They have 14 returning starters coming back on defense. They have 14 returning starters coming back on defense. Kirby Smart. He's done it before, and last year, Texas really struggled against them. Made Texas look crazy. So because Texas didn't have an offensive line. So I'm gonna go number one, Georgia. Number two is Texas. I think Texas. I think they're going to be much improved on the offensive line. I think, like I was telling you, I think Arch Manning has the weapons, and so it should be a good year for him. I actually think that the other weapons too, Hollywood Smothers as the running back,
Yeah.
the two wide receivers, Coleman and Wingo. Oh man, that should be a dynamic team. So number three, I am going to go with Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss. I have to agree with you. Trinidad Chambliss is good. We saw that last year. He was a beast, and so we saw that last year.
That's
Um,
me.
yeah, what Trinidad at number four? No, number three.
Yeah, it does. But
Oh
I'm gonna
man,
let you
okay.
keep rolling. I'm gonna let you keep rolling.
Oh man, okay. At number four, I'm trying to think here. Um, I'm gonna go. I know you don't like this. You're probably gonna be like, "What are you doing, Jarvis?" But I'm going Texas A&M. I'm going Texas A&M.
You know I ain't gonna like that, but why? Why?
I think Marcel Reed is gonna be better than what everybody thinks. I think I like Marcel Reed on this one.
You're
I
putting a
mean,
lot of stock in Marcel this year.
I am. I think he's gonna. You know what? They retooled. They lost a lot on the defensive front. But they did get some replacements in the offseason. I think this is going to be pretty good offense. I think he's learned, and so I'm just going to go Texas A&M number four.
Okay.
And at number five, LSU. LSU.
That's fair.
LSU. Yeah, Sam Levitt. Lane Kiffin, he's a winner. Well, he's known for turning programs around. Look what he did with Ole Miss. He did a phenomenal with them. He's going to do the same. He has that he has that money over there in LSU, so he's going to use it and get the top players. So I think they have a pretty good defense this year. Sam Levitt, like I was telling you, this is going to be pretty good. So that's my top five right now.
All right, can you list off your top five one more time because we have a very different top five. So list off your top five for the people watching.
Okay,
Then I'm
okay.
gonna go
So,
through mine.
okay. So so my top five: Georgia, Texas, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, and LSU. You would
That's
probably
an
say
okay
Oklahoma.
top five. That's just an okay top five, Jarvis. Let me give you my top five, and I'm going to explain to you all in just a second. My top five is Texas, Georgia, LSU, Ole Miss, Oklahoma. Texas A&M
Ooh.
does not break the top five for me. Let me give you a reason here. So, Texas, Georgia. Obviously, they're number one, number two. You can flip flop them whatever way you want. A lot of people have Georgia. Some people have Texas because of the talent they have coming in. Some people have Georgia because they've ruled the SEC the entire time. I'm fine with either or. You know, when they play each other again, we're gonna see who the real big dog in the SEC is.
Oh yeah.
Right now, lately it's been Georgia, so I understand why you picked them. I'm gonna go Texas because we have Colin Simmons back. He's probably the best defender in the SEC coming back. We have a very good secondary coming back. Kobe Black is leading that secondary with the Texas. And then you go and grab Cam Coleman. Cam Coleman, if you want somebody as close as possible to Jeremiah Smith, well, that's your guy's Cam Coleman. And then Ryan Wingo. Yes, he dropped a lot of passes last season. I don't think he's going to do that this season. And we actually have a running game, folks. Give Sark a running game. This offense can be really lethal down there in Austin. And then, obviously, Arch Manning. The only thing I'm concerned about is the offensive line at Texas. Let's hope it gets better throughout the season. Number two is Georgia. I'm cool with it. Gunnar Stockton. He's obviously, to me, one of the best quarterbacks in the SEC. I ranked him third in the SEC in my quarterback rankings. And Kirby Smart. He's just that good of a head coach. And they always have a good defense. At number three, at number three was LSU.
Ooh.
I know I had Sam Levitt ranked number 5 in my quarterback rankings. I know Lane Kiffin, this is his first season. But if you look at the money spent in the transfer portal, folks, LSU and Texas lead the way. LSU went out there and they got every single good player they could out of the transfer portal. And what side of the ball did they get a lot of? The offensive side. What is Lane Kiffin good at coaching? The offensive side. LSU has their running back was slightly injured throughout last season. They get him back. Sam Levitt's coming in. They have their offensive line, I believe, is 4 and 5 stars, and they have a couple transfer guys. And we know what kind of wide receivers LSU can produce, like a Justin Jefferson, like a Jamar Chase. I'm not concerned about that. LSU will be dangerous, and I don't think anybody wants to go to Death Valley at night, which Texas may have to go there. We'll talk about the key matchups later on. At number 4 was Ole Miss. Trinidad Chambliss. He's everybody's number 1 quarterback. He was mine and Jarvis's. Ole Miss. That's who I'm going with at number 4, and it's only because of Trinidad. At number 5 was Oklahoma. John Mateer, he's stuck in the same situation as Arch Manning. If he can get an offensive line there in Norman, Oklahoma's defense is by far one of the, I would say, top 3 in the SEC. Oklahoma, yeah, they were 10-2 last season. I don't think people remember that. Nobody expected that.
I'm gonna have to rethink that Texas A&M, but we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, Oklahoma and Texas A&M play each other. That might be one of your key matchups.
Yeah, to see if I'm right, and I didn't make a fool out of myself. Texas A&M, please, I'm begging you, win that game. So
now let me guess, Jarvis. So at number 6, you probably have Oklahoma.
Yeah,
and at number 6, I have Texas A&M. So we're right there with each other.
So at number 6, Oklahoma. Yeah. We'll just go with Oklahoma. Number 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 7, probably like Tennessee.
Over Bama. I would go Alabama.
Does Bama have a quarterback though?
I would go Bama. I'm gonna take my risk on Keelan Russell, Tennessee's quarterback. He didn't even make our top 10.
Wow, yeah.
He's a fresh quarterback. He's fresh coming in. I don't believe in. I'm gonna believe in Kellen DeBoer more than Josh Heupel in Tennessee,
Yep.
coaching and quarterback.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Tennessee at number 7. You know what I'm
I'm gonna go
saying?
Bama and then Tennessee at number 8.
Man.
Our lists are very different.
It is. This makes it fun though. Come on, man. Like, we do. You know what? All right. So who do you have at number 8?
At number 8, I had Tennessee.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Number 9.
At number 9, I have South Carolina, and I'm not even gonna give you a reason. The only reason is Lenore Sellers. I think Lenore Sellers keeps South Carolina in the
Well,
top 10 in the SEC. That's it.
they got another brother on that defense though. Stewart, he's good.
Yeah, one
He's
guy
one of the
can't do
best
it in the SEC though. Lenore Sellers, he's as talented as any quarterback in the country.
It's just that offensive line. If they can get an offensive line in South Carolina, this brother is going to be rolling. He could be like,
What hurts, man, is he wants to do this for South Carolina, but he could have went anywhere in the country, and really, his draft stock would have shot way up, man.
We were looking at him at Nebraska, man. Bruh.
You guys got Calandria. Y'all be okay.
Oh, man. Okay, who would you rather have, bro? I mean,
Sellers all day.
Lenore or Calandra? Come on, man.
Yeah. I had Lenore Sellers as my number 4 quarterback in the SEC.
No respect to Calandra. We love the dude, but he's a good kid and everything. But man, we're talking about raw talent here.
We're talking NFL talent here.
We're talking the next level. Okay, we're not talking about no UNLV, bro. We're talking about next level. What conference is that though? Like UNLV? Where did it come out of?
Mountain West.
Oh, okay. I said Sunbelt. Anyway,
man, you sound like that commercial, man, with Allen Iverson, man. We talk about practice. We talk about practice, man. Calandra looks good at practice. We'll see how he looks good if he looks good at the game.
He does. Yeah, we'll see if that translates. I want him to look like Tommy Frazier on game day. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want.
Man, now you dreaming, man. Jarvis, I'm gonna need you to wake up, man.
Man, I'm still in the '90s, bro.
As half of the Nebraska fans are, my guy.
Oh man, you wouldn't have made that dig, man. When was the last time Texas won a championship? Like 2005 or something?
2005, Vince Young. And speaking of that, Vince Young has a documentary coming out on Netflix. I advise people to watch it. Learn more about Vince Young. I'm going to make my fiance watch it. Tell her, hey, this is how I became a Texas fan. This is why I'm a Tennessee Titans fan. I grew up watching the guy. So I'm very interested in kind of seeing all behind the scenes of what happened with Vince Young. Obviously, he got into alcohol issues and what happened with Jeff Fisher at the Tennessee Titans, because apparently he got drafted to Tennessee and Jeff Fisher just didn't like him out right away. So it just was downhill immediately.
Yeah.
That'll be a good documentary.
He was so talented, very talented guy.
All right, Jarvis, at number 10, Auburn. Byram Brown, I believe. Yeah, Byram Brown. Yeah. This dude's gifted, man. He's just gifted, and I think he's gonna keep Auburn in the top 10.
Yeah. I say, top 10 in the country.
No, in the SEC.
I was like country. I was like, because they could finish top 25 or something like that. I actually, like somewhere in the bottom, half. I say I could see like an 18 or 20 or something like that. Or
I personally think 7 or 8 teams will finish top 25 in the SEC. All right, let me get through the bottom of the barrel here, Jarvis. So we're gonna move on to key matchups.
Okay,
the bottom of the barrel in the SEC. Missouri's at number 11, young quarterback coming out, backup from Ole Miss. Florida's at number 12. I just don't like anything going on in Florida right now. Arkansas is at number 13. Everybody has Arkansas finishing last in the SEC. I think KJ Jackson's going to be a little bit better than what people say.
I got Vanderbilt finishing last, actually. Just
really? I have Vanderbilt at number 14. I think Mississippi State's going to be worse than Vanderbilt. I think they were atrocious last year. I think they're going to be atrocious again. And my last
Mm.
place team is Kentucky. I
Ooh.
I can't name a single person on Kentucky. I'll be honest with you.
Well, it was that transfer that we were about to get. Kenny Minchie? I think his name is Kenny Minchie. He was
I've
the
heard.
quarterback.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be the quarterback for us, and then he chose Kentucky. Only a Nebraska fan would know that.
Kentucky's just gonna be bad, man.
But anyway, yeah,
That's all it is.
they're going to be real bad. But I actually think, but Diego Pavia for Vanderbilt, I think they're going to be last. He did everything for
But
this team.
how?
He did
But
everything for this team. There's
I
no
know,
quarterback.
but Vanderbilt just got the number one recruit, and that's who's starting. They have the number one quarterback recruit.
Well, I mean, is he in our top 10?
No, no, no.
All right, all right. Now, I don't
Man.
know. I mean, it's going to be, oh man, a young quarterback, freshman. We haven't seen a talented freshman like that, take his team to the national title since Michael Vick.
Yeah, and it certainly won't be a Vanderbilt quarterback doing it.
No, so that's what.
Yeah.
But what, you might be right though. Like Kentucky might be the worst. I mean, I can't argue with that. I mean, there's.
If we're being honest, if you're a fan of Arkansas, Vanderbilt, Mississippi State, and Kentucky, which we know my dad's a fan of Arkansas, you might as well expect one of these four teams are going to finish up last in the SEC.
Exactly. The only thing with Arkansas, with KJ Jackson, I don't know if he could throw downfield the best. So there's some question marks there. But
I think Arkansas needs to run the option offense with KJ Jackson. Run a lot of option. Keep the short passing game in play. Kind of like a Georgia Tech last year with King. That's kind of what a KJ Jackson is.
Yep. So
Jarvis,
yeah,
we got through our rankings. Now we're
Yes,
going to
sir.
get through these next two things pretty quickly here. The surprise team in the SEC that nobody's really talking about that could actually surprise people, get into the top 25 and make some upsets.
Ooh, that's a good question.
My number one, and I only have one team, and that's the Auburn Tigers. Byron Brown is the kid that can do it. He can run, he can pass, he can do it all. Now, as long as he's coached correctly, I think Auburn has a real shot at surprising everybody.
I have to agree with that because they have really improved, and Byron Brown is really, really good. You say he came from South Florida, right?
Yes.
Yeah. If you remember him in South Florida, and I do. I've seen the.
Yeah, dude's nasty.
He can play.
Let's see.
So yeah. So I.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna look up stats here.
Yeah. He's.
Yeah, Byron Brown. This is why we're choosing him. 3,158 passing yards, 28 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 77.8 QBR, and he had 1,000 rushing yards. The dude can cook.
Let him cook. he can cook.
And he's he's played 4 seasons. This is his 5th year. Byron Brown's a very experienced quarterback, and when you look at college quarterbacks, it's the experienced ones who know how to take their teams far. We're not saying by any means Auburn's going to win the SEC, but they are a team that can surprise people and cause some stir up in the SEC and cause some upsets.
Oh yeah. I have to agree with that. I mean, like Auburn is, they have all the pieces to upset a lot of people. A lot of teams in the SEC. So I like it.
Yeah.
My surprise team, there's not really many, but I'm just gonna stick with it. I think it's gonna be Texas A&M. I actually think that they're gonna. You don't believe them, huh? You don't see it.
I believe in their defense. I just think their offense ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, we'll have to see, but I'm just gonna pick them as
What I think where I'm basing it off of was KC Concepcion's now gone. That was Marcel Reed's guy. So I guess I need to watch A&M and see who his new guy is.
Yeah, they did get someone in the portal that actually probably not Concepcion type talent, but he's pretty good. So I have
Yeah.
to. I don't know his name right now, but they need to get somebody in that can help in that area. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, but
Yeah.
I actually think Texas A&M might surprise some people.
I'm gonna
Okay,
look up his name.
what was Texas A&M's record last year? They were in the playoffs, were they?
Yeah. Oh, they got yeah, they were. They got Isaiah Horton. But they made playoffs and they got shut down by Miami. It was Isaiah Horton, the wide receiver from Alabama, is that who Texas A&M got in the portal. So you're not
Exactly.
wrong. They got a very talented wide receiver. But
So yeah, but yeah, we'll have to see. But man, I'm just
it all depends
man,
on Marcel Reed's turnovers.
if he can cut those down, hey, it's a
Yeah.
new season, buddy. It's a new season, man. I'm going Texas A&M, folks. I mean, come on, Kyle Field, the 12th
Well,
man. Come on, brother. Come on, brother.
and I'm gonna flip the script on you, Jarvis, because the most disappointing teams. I think
Mm.
Texas A&M can disappoint people because I think Marcel Reed can turn the ball over a whole lot. And Ole Miss
Yeah,
because he lost
I said,
Stribling, and
yeah, yeah.
Trinidad Chambliss could disappoint some folks.
That's what I'm saying. I
I
said, you
hope
know
not.
what? Was last year a fluke for Trinidad, or is he that good? Those are still some question marks. A lot teams are going to know how to slow him down and stop him, so they're going to be playing him a little bit, tighter, more in the good, like contain. And so we'll have to see how he does, and then plus that coaching change. So we have to. They could be something where I don't know, like they could actually be disappointing. I mean,
Yeah,
to see, but they have a
yeah,
lot of talent there, though. They have a lot of talent.
yeah. We're really hoping Chambliss isn't a disappointment. He's a lot of people's Heisman favorite. I mean, he's definitely my Heisman favorite heading into the season. But if he does not perform like he should, Ole Miss will not be that good of a football team.
Exactly, exactly. He can perform.
Must see matchups in the SEC before we get on to bold predictions. Jarvis, I'm going to start out with LSU at Ole Miss week 3. Lane Kiffin going back to
Yeah.
Oxford, Mississippi. This one might get messy.
Oh, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be physical.
Yeah, physical
Yeah,
trash is going to be thrown.
yeah. Because the Ole Miss fans are not happy. They're not
No,
happy, and so
I'll be
I'm
curious.
afraid. I'm afraid for Lane Kiffin.
I am too, honestly, and
Yeah.
I think that's going to give LSU a lot of confidence heading into a very hostile environment. I think LSU wins that one.
Mm, mm.
Either
Or
one. Go ahead.
Trinidad, and that,
Yeah.
I mean, it could be opposite where it's kind of like, look what you lost, look what
Yeah.
you had us,
This
but you went somewhere else. So there's a
that
lot of
game,
bragging rights.
yeah. That game's just gonna
Man,
be wild.
that's gonna be a good one to watch.
All right, Jarvis. I have two in week 6. I have Texas, Oklahoma, the Red River rivalry, and I have
Uh,
Georgia at Alabama. We're really gonna find out what Alabama's about in week 6. And Texas OU, it's always a good football game.
mm. And two good quarterbacks too, Mateer and Arch Manning. Oh man,
Yeah,
there's talent everywhere. That defense, I think, is going to be a low scoring game. It's going to be one of those like 17-10 games,
it's
But
gonna be whichever quarterback makes the play in the end.
yeah, yep, exactly,
Yep.
exactly. You said this is just in a neutral field, right? It's not in. It's
Yes,
not.
that one's in Dallas.
Ooh, um, man, and it actually favors Texas because it is, kind of more of a home game for Texas, huh?
It's about a 3-hour drive for both.
Yeah. So not everybody. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know who's going to win this one. I'm just going to be honest with you. I mean,
Texas
I
had
know you hate to
Oklahoma's
hear
number lately.
that,
Give me the Longhorns, man.
but yeah, you got
Come on,
man.
man.
It's gonna be a good game though. Very low scoring. I wouldn't want
Yeah,
to face Oklahoma. Brent Venables is still one of the best defensive minds in football. But he has the
he is.
athletes. He can surely coach them.
Yeah. The Georgia at Alabama. I think this is where Alabama gets exposed. Um, they're at
Yeah,
home. I think Georgia comes in and beats them up.
yeah. It's the inexperience at quarterback. Um, there's some questions on the offensive line and defensive line.
Mm,
Um, Alabama has one of the best secondaries in the country, but yeah, if you can't get after the quarterback, it could be a long day. And like you said, Gunnar Stockton, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the SEC.
yeah.
So that's nowhere to be, So so yeah, that Georgia defense is going to be after him. Kirby Smart loves to dial up the defense, the blitz and stuff. So oh yeah,
Yeah.
nah, man, yeah. Sorry, Alabama.
Uh, Alabama's in for a rude awakening week 6.
That can get ugly really quick.
I got another Georgia matchup. I got Georgia at Ole Miss week 10. Trinidad Chambliss, Gunnar Stockton, Kirby Smart defense up against Trinidad Chambliss. I think this one has all the tells. How good is Ole Miss going to be by week 10?
Yeah.
Will they be at 8-2 or 7-3, or is Georgia
Mhm.
going to be undefeated going into this game? Heading into Oxford.
Mhm.
This game to me has a lot of potential if both these teams still have a really good record.
Yeah, so if Ole Miss has a good record, and if Trinidad Chambliss, if he plays well and has been playing well all season, breaking down defenses with his arms and legs, this could be an intriguing matchup because we've seen what he can do with his arms and legs, and breaking down a defense. I don't care if they're stout on defense. Um, that's a dangerous matchup for Georgia.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, yeah. So yeah, I actually think both teams have a chance, but if it comes down to it, I think I would favor Ole Miss if they're playing well.
Yeah. No, I would too. We seen him last year in the playoffs. That was a fantastic game. So it'll be another good one this year. And then I had one more. I only chose 5, and I had a lot to choose from, especially with this Texas Longhorns team. They go to LSU, but I did not choose traveling to Death Valley.
Mm,
I chose at Texas A&M because it's another rivalry. I think Texas at Texas A&M, final week of the season, week 13. I know there's week 14, but it's really the final week is week 13. This game may have all the hype. It could mean, is Texas going to make the playoff? Is Texas A&M going to make the playoff, or will one of them lose and miss out on the playoffs?
mm. Yes, yeah. So this is good, and like I said, Kyle Field is really really hard to play in.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, I. I better not make any bold predictions. This is gonna be a good game, I think. But you're going with your Longhorns. I know they.
Oh,
I
you know
think you know
that.
what. I think yeah. Arch Manning is on a mission though. I mean, when you saw him, like I said, you saw him in the last end of the year, and he was just on a man on a mission. He
Yeah.
was just like, I'm tired of people talking about me. I'm going to show everybody what I can do, and I think he's taking that confidence into this season.
I think so
He's a
too. I mean, he
he's a
kind of
dangerous,
has to.
a dangerous player now. I mean, that's all I can
Yeah.
say. Watch out.
Jarvis, bold predictions, and then we got a guy that we need to talk about to finish out the episode. I
Yeah.
have a couple bold predictions. I'm gonna go with these two. We didn't get to the playoff, which is fine. We're going to be giving you college football playoff bracket right before the college football season starts, so stay tuned for that episode. My two. No team in the SEC finishes undefeated. The SEC is just too loaded. Every team's going to lose at least one game. There's too many hard games. There's too many road games. The tough environments. Arch Manning, Trinidad Chambliss, Gunnar Stockton, Sam Levitt, Lane Kiffin, Kirby Smart,
Oh
Steve
gosh,
Sarkisian. It's too much.
yeah,
Nobody's
it's
going
too much.
undefeated.
I agree with you. I just I can't see it. I can't see it. I mean, and every one of these teams have, as good as they are, they still have some question marks to them. So I think they're just going to be battling every week.
Yeah.
My bold prediction, bro, there's going to be about seven or eight, almost 7 to 8 teams making it into the playoffs from the SEC.
I
Can you
think
see
I
it?
think we have five. I think we have five because the only reason I can't see seven is because of the Big Ten. Because a Penn State has a weak schedule. You have an
Mm,
Indiana who I still think is going to be good, and Oregon's the number one team in the country right now, and
mm,
Ohio State. I think there's too many
yeah.
Big Ten schools for seven SEC, but I could see five, at most six. But I think five is a good number
Yeah.
to land on.
Okay. Okay. I say seven. He says five. So
My last bold prediction. Everybody's talking about Arch Manning. Everybody's talking about Trinidad Chambliss. Everybody's talking about Cam Coleman, Gunnar Stockton. But this guy, this particular guy, will win SEC Offensive Player of the Year, and that guy's name is Kawan Lacey out of Ole Miss.
he's good.
He will win Offensive Player of the Year in the SEC.
Mm, mm. Do you think he's the best running back in the SEC? Is it Hardy? Hardy is he's a bad man from Missouri.
From
I know
Missouri,
Missouri.
absolutely.
I know Missouri don't get the recognition because their team is not very good. They're not going to be very good this year, especially on defense. But Hardy is one of the best running backs in the nation.
I agree with you on that. But he's not going to get the national eye and the national votes like Kawan Lacey will with all the eyes on Ole Miss and Trinidad Chambliss.
That's right. That's
So,
right. But we do agree he's one of the best in the
yes.
country, right? I mean, like that boy, he can play.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
I think Kawan Lacey's more NFL ready
yeah,
than Hardy.
yeah.
But Kawan Lacey's just a big guy. So, Jarvis, got some sad news today.
Yeah.
Man. One of my favorite NBA players of all time.
Mm.
I loved watching this guy nightly basis. I actually have a shirt with his name on the back,
Mm.
and he just gave it 110% every single time he got out there on the court. He didn't get along well with fans very often, but no matter what, no matter where he went, you're going to get to see a show.
Yeah.
And that is Russell Westbrook, man. He decides to retire from the NBA, and I think it was time. It was
Yep.
certainly time, but it's definitely sad to see the dude from the stint of 2016 all the way to 2019 into that season. Russell Westbrook averaged a triple-double.
You know what?
The dude was just so athletic and so good, man.
Can I say this? I actually think I always think of Russell Westbrook as Oscar Robertson,
Yeah.
a more athletic Oscar Robertson. That's
Yeah.
my thing. I mean, and because he was just a triple double machine, just like Oscar, but he did it on an athletic level. And I love those years when he played with Kevin Durant. I think that was when he was at his finest. I've never seen a more explosive guard, and we are definitely going to miss him in this league. I think it's going to be really hard to find that type of athleticism from the point guard position. I don't think we've seen that ever. I love, as much as I love like Derrick Rose, he was really athletic. I think Russell Westbrook was more athletic.
Yeah, I don't think. And I was going to bring up Derrick Rose as well. We had the Derrick Rose come into the league, and everybody was wowed by him. And
Yeah.
then you had this young guy coming out of UCLA named Russell Westbrook, and he wasn't supposed to be much.
Yep.
And then he just takes the league by storm with his athleticism, his effort, and just what he does on the court is so unbelievable. Yes, he couldn't shoot a great three ball. He wasn't great at free throws. But you knew at the end of the day, if Russell Westbrook, if you wanted somebody to go out there and get you a rebound, you needed someone to dribble, drive, and pass it out. Like, that's Russell Westbrook, man. And
Yes.
it sucks that he's gone. Sucks that he's done. But I know he is a great man outside of basketball. He always has been. He does a lot for his community, and I'm sure that's what he's going to do going forward.
Yeah, family
Um,
man. He takes care of his
yeah,
kids, his wife, and everybody. I mean, like he's he's just an amazing person. I
he
think,
was. And he was very
you know,
misunderstood at times as well.
yeah, yeah. At first, when he came to the league, I'm gonna be honest with you, I really didn't like him that much because he kept
Yeah.
like I thought he kind of just wanted the spotlight with with Kevin Durant. He wanted it over Kevin Durant, I think, but once he got older and started maturing, I really appreciated him.
Yeah. And
Yes.
I'm going to give you this insane stat, and this time I'm going to wrap it up because this is what I think people need to recognize with Russell Westbrook and what he gave us in the NBA because nobody else has ever done this in the NBA, given us what Russell Westbrook does with the athleticism, the effort, and everything he did. Russell Westbrook, the amount of games played was 1,301. He started 1,132 of those. He did
Whoa.
not skip out on games if he did not have to. He was always there and always willing to show up for the fans. So those fans that heckled Russell Westbrook and that said he wasn't a very nice guy,
Yeah.
just look what he did for your paycheck and what he did for your ticket. Because that's what he did. And that's what I think everybody should be grateful for Russell Westbrook for.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? He was actually, you know, he would see him with Kobe. Kobe
Yeah.
was one of those. We all know his work ethic, and I think Russell Westbrook wanted that same work ethic, and he did it, and he
Yeah.
did it. Kobe wouldn't,
100%.
if he could. I mean, Kobe would not take a night off. He just wouldn't. He would
Yeah.
always say, "There are kids watching, waiting to watch me." You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing.
Hey, I can't, I used to play intramural basketball, and I wore the number 0. And why would I wear the number 0? Is because of Russell Westbrook. I wanted to mimic his effort, man. Like
Yeah.
that's just what it was.
I mean, he gave it his all every night, like you said. So, um, happy retirement for him. Bad day for the NBA, but hey, you know what?
Yeah,
He's gonna be in the Hall of Fame for sure.
yeah, I agree. But
Yeah.
man, I wanted to wrap up on Russell Westbrook's retirement. Sad day, but also happy retirement for him and great basketball player, one of the greatest point guards of all time, in my opinion. We're going to have those conversations later in the future when we get talking about the NBA, Jarvis.
Yes,
But for this special edition of the JT podcast, talking everything SEC football conference,
sir.
we are going to wrap it up on this fine Wednesday night. We will be back this weekend. We have the AFC South.
Ooh, let's do it.
That is my Tennessee Titans, Jarvis. You better be
Yeah.
nice. You better be nice to my Tennessee Titans. All right.
You know what? Actually, you'd be surprised, man, because you know what? I will be. I mean, they have improved. They're not.
and
They're not
then
going to the Super Bowl, but they have improved.
and then we have the AFC West. So if you'd like to learn what the JT podcast thinks about the AFC West and the AFC South, tune in this weekend when we go live. As for tonight's episode in the SEC, we're going to wrap it up. If you missed our QB rankings, please go back and watch, like, subscribe to the JT podcast here on Facebook and on TikTok. We're sending everybody love. And Jarvis, I'm going to end it off the best way I can in the SEC. Hook 'em horns, everybody. Hook 'em horns, everybody. We'll see you guys later.
Oh man, that's how you gonna end it up. Peace. Go be